Striking facts about silkworms. Silk, one of the most exotic fabrics, is created by silkworms. This animal sake article is a compilation of some interesting silkworm facts. Silkworms, also known as domesticated silk moth and Bombyx mori, silkworm of the mulberry tree in Latin, is the insect from which silk is produced. One of the first products in the world to get the made in China tag is silk. Silk has been cultivated in China from ancient times and traded worldwide ever since. The biological classification of the silkworm is made as follows: Kingdom Animalia, as it is a multicellular eukaryotic organism. Phylum Arthropoda, as they are invertebrate organisms with appendages and exoskeleton. Class Insecta, as they have a three-part body, compound eyes and antenna. Order Lepidoptera, as it undergoes complete metamorphosis, going through a four-stage life cycle. Family Bombycidae, as it shows all the characteristics of the moth family. Genus Bombyx, as it is a mulberry silk moth. Silkworm facts. These facts about silkworms are classified according to various points related to the silkworm's life cycle. Silkworm habitat and various uses of silkworms. Life cycle. The silkworm life cycle goes through the larva, cocoon, moth stages, which are typical of most moth-like insects. Here are some interesting facts about silkworms and their life cycle. The silkworm eggs, laid out about 300 to 400 at a time, generally take about 10 days to hatch. Once the eggs hatch, the larvae or base silkworms eat incessantly and are always famished. They prefer eating white mulberry tree leaves, as they have an attraction for the mulberry odorant called sesgemone. They feed on all varieties of mulberry leaves. The silkworm larvae shed their skin 4 times in a row. After the 4th shedding, the bodies of larvae turn slightly yellow and skin becomes tighter. This stage is the precursor of the cocoon stage. The larvae go into the motionless pupal state after enclosing themselves in an envelope of raw silk produced by their salivary glands. It is in this stage that silk is extracted from them. If left undisturbed, the cocoon is eventually broken and a young adult moth emerges out of it. If the raw silk of a single cocoon is unfolded, it will contain raw silk thread of about 300 to 900 meters in length. The raw silk fibers, which are about 10 micrometers in diameter, are very lustrous and fine. To make 1 pound of silk, about 3,000 cocoons are boiled in water. This kills the silkworms and makes the extraction of silk easier. The adult silk moth cannot fly. Uses. Here are some facts about the uses of silkworms. The primary use of silkworms is in the production of silk. Every year, 70 million pounds of raw silk is produced. After about 10 billion pounds of mulberry trees are consumed by the silkworm larvae. The length of the 70 million pound fabric can easily cover about 300 round trips to the sun. Silkworms are a part of cuisine in both Korea and China. A snack food called beundegi, made from boiled and seasoned silkworm pupae, is very popular. Chinese like eating roasted silkworm pupae.